Lighted Nocks, the bane of my existence. You know, I could just go back to using regular Nocks, which is all right. It's just not as fun. You know, shooting your bow in the backyard. It's great for low light shooting, and the most important thing is when I shoot at a deer, I want to see where my arrow actually goes. And with some of these faster bows, it's hard to see, and maybe it's because I'm getting old. My vision's still pretty good, but I want to see where my arrow's going, so I make sure that I know what to do for recovery purposes after the fact. Now what I'm holding here is a pack of nocturnals. And back in the day, when they first came out, I used to have great luck with nocturnals. I just went back to them at the end, or no, for last year's hunting season. I went back to them, and I changed from Fire Nocks. The Fire Nocks were really good. They're a pain in the ass to set up, because you got to glue in this little thing, and then you got to stick this little thing in there, and then the battery has to be seated right. There's just more room for error with that. With these guys, there's not that much room for error. You put it in, you shoot it, it goes off. You put the switch up, it turns off. The problem is I bought 2 packs of these last year, and 5 out of the 6 did not turn on. Not that I shot at the deer, but once I did shoot at a deer and it did not turn on, I then went and opened them all up and tested them all, and 5 out of the 6 did not turn on, which was super annoying. Super annoying. So I'm going to run lighted Nocks still. My advice to you on lighted Nocks is before you take them in the field, make sure you test them. Make sure they turn on so you do not get let down, or you're shooting in a low light situation, you don't see where your arrow goes, and then you push a deer, lose an animal, whatever you're shooting at. Test your lighted Nocks. For the love of sweet baby Jesus, test your Nocks. And that's about all I have to say on that. If you guys have suggestions of other lighted Nocks that are similar to nocturnals, that don't have the little magnets and all that other crap, put it in the comments, let me know, and I will give those a try. Possibly they just have to be around the same grain so I don't mess the spine up on my arrow. And understand this, if your arrows are tuned to a regular nock and you put a lighted Nock in there, it could throw your whole bow tune off. That happened to me. The 10 grains that that the lighted Nocks were through, my whole tune off, my arrows were out of spine, everything changed. So ensure that you have your bow tuned for your lighted Nocks, or at least the weight of your lighted Nocks. Leave all your comments in the comments, and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching.